Parasites are a global problem nowadays, which is underestimated and overlooked. And even people who are aware of this problem, and most healthcare providers, very frequently are not taking the correct or complete actions to eradicate it. What is not considered here is that most parasites have at least two life phases, two parasitic cycles that are distinct and different from each other. One is the larva phase, and the other is the adult phase. One, the same parasites can cause complete different set of symptoms during each of these two stages. Another stereotypical thinking is that the parasites only concern the intestinal tract. That is why they're called intestinal parasites. But the reality is that most of the parasites should be considered as the whole body parasites. They can migrate from tissue to tissue, from organ to organ, and lay their eggs even inside the bones, not to mention muscle tissue, neurological tissue, and different organs such as brain, eyes, kidneys, liver, reproductive, and lymphatic systems. The adult phase of most parasites largely takes place in the intestinal tract. Therefore, they're considered to be intestinal parasites. But the proper way, as I said, to describe them would be the whole body parasites. They swim through the body like fish through the aquarium, capable of splitting the tissues and oozing between the cells, digging their tunnels without causing any bleeding. Another misconception regarding parasites is that they can be treated in a short period of time, just by taking chemical medications for a few times, maybe even once, and be done with it. No matter how toxic the medication may be, and may create a quick effect, annihilating most of the parasites inside the intestines, that action will not eradicate the total invasion. The reproductive cycle for the most parasites are at least 21 days. This is the time that the egg takes to hatch into a grown adult specimen. It means that the therapies that are shorter than 21 days in length may not have positive outcomes in the end, and the reinfestation occurs. Parasites come back. The fact that the eggs are laid in the tissues assures their protection from toxic chemicals or semi-chemical medications that the liver will filter out at all costs to not allow them to get inside the body. The larvae of some of the parasites, especially the tapeworms, are usually protected by chitinous membrane. Chitin is a chemical compound, a very tough fiber made of polysaccharide that is a primary compound of exoskeleton of arthropods. And no known medications or even herbal remedies can destroy it. However, there are naturally occurring compounds of some mushrooms that are capable of dissolving the chitinous membrane of the parasitic larva inside the tissues. In synergy with herbal preparations, they can penetrate deep in the tissues and produce the desired effect. Most of the parasite cleanses out there are only dealing with the adult parasite specimens and their eggs in the intestinal tract, which could be accounted for only 30% of the total concern. Some of them cause toxic adverse effect and stress on filtration systems, such as liver and kidneys, due to the die-out effect. This happens because these treatments kill the parasites inside the body instead of chasing them out. And then the liver and kidneys have to take the hit of the processing their dead, decaying corpses out of the body, sometimes bringing extreme toxicity syndrome and damage to those organs. We have considered all these factors and developed the ultimate parasitic cleanse. It achieves all the objectives of removing the parasites and the larvae from the tissues and organs, clears the effect of the damages, supports the function of liver and kidneys, rejuvenates the intestinal tract. All of this done in the safe and effective manner. We encourage you to learn more about this topic, how parasites affect our health and well-being. You're welcome to watch some of the videos on our YouTube channel, as well as use other resources. Talk to the experts and professionals. Consider how parasites affect your life. Take proper actions and start living better. Communicate to us your concerns, and we will do our best to help you. Follow our social media as we continuously discuss this subject and provide useful educational material and practical advice. If you find this video helpful, please give it a like, share it with your family and friends, subscribe to our channel, and get notifications.
Also, leave a comment of at least 8 words. Comments make difference.